everybody, and welcome back to day 10 of Let's Play Pikmin. As always, it is your host, Dodboy, and in the last day, we finished up the Forest Naval, and in this part, we're going to head on back to the Distant Spring and finish up the last two ship parts in this area. There's really not all that much to do. Like I said, there's only two ship parts, and they're kind of right next to each other. So this will probably be a relatively short part, but, you know, we're gonna power through it nonetheless. So everything we need is accessible just by blues. Are there bull bears? Do they respawn? No, they haven't respawned yet. Okay. So yeah, 60 blues is fine. Probably don't even need this many, to be honest with you. I'll go ahead and have, where are you? There you go. Have that guy work on those pieces of grass. Have this guy work on these ones, because why not? Alright, so we need to head on over yonder to where, like, the captain's seat was. And walk through this water and hear the glitchy electronic sounds. And we'll do the easier, the two ship parts first. Mostly because I want my flowers to not get consumed by about what we're gonna do in about a minute. Alright, so get up here. Get up here. Alright, there we go. That should be enough for this here part. So we just gotta ride the old geezer up here and throw blues across. Only need 15. Wonderful. I'm just gonna throw them all in there. Although I don't think they'll all fit, but it's fine. So what do we have here? It looks pretty familiar. We have the number 2 Ionium jet. It's easy on the eyes, and its fuel efficiency is easy on the budget. I seemingly didn't want to mention the pollution this time. I still think you're a fraud, Olimar. But anyway, what we need to do here is throw about, I think it's just 20. I think 20 is all we need. 20 blues up here, and then use this. Okay, they fell. That's fine. Use the candy pot bud to spawn in some yellows. This is one of the more involved puzzles in the game, I'd say, because it requires you changing your Pikmin a few times, because we need to change into the yellows here. Chuck all them in there, and we'll start plucking these guys up. Come on, fellas. Nice of you to join us. Yahoo! Wahee! It's kind of funny seeing, like, how you only use the candy pop buds, like, this is, like, the only time I think it's mandatory in the entire game, but then in Pikmin 2, they are, like, completely mandatory. You can throw your Pikmin across the gap here, but I'm just gonna do that, because it's faster. It's faster, and they'll always make it back, so it's fine. God, I got that back quick. Flowers are pretty cool. Alright, you got the number 2 Ionium jet. The ads for these jets boast that with excellent mileage that's easy on the family budget, this jet will keep your spouse smiling and propel you to a happy home life. I have now recovered 25 of 30 parts. If I can find just 4 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. So yeah, Olimar is a sucker yet again. Fell for an ad. Okay, so we do need to have the yellows reach this high up ledge, because the blues cannot, and that is all we need the yellows for, is just to have that fall down, and then we whistle them off, and we find the Kronos reactor. Using strange new technology, this machine is able to warp the space-time continuum and turn it into energy. I am constantly amazed at how many mysteries are locked inside the parts of my ship. So yes, again, another thing he doesn't know what it does. Oh, hello? Okay, come on. Bang, bang. Alright, spit you out. Alright, and we're gonna grab these guys here. Throw them all onto here. And just grab a few out real quick and have them start just walking it back while we get the rest of these guys. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, so yeah, they're gonna start carrying that back while we're plucking the rest of these blues. Just again, maximizing efficiency like the good capitalists we are. Alright. I like the hollow sound that the candy pop buds make. It's really funny sounding. Alright, and we're actually going to ignore that for a minute because I want to flower these guys that I have. I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but flowers are always the first ones to come out of onions. So if you stack up a lot of flowers, they'll always be the first ones to come out. And then buds, and then leaves, of course. We're just going to get nothing from this. Probably not. Why would we? Why would I want a power-up? Alright, whatever. Screw you, buddy. Hey, you got some over here. That's pretty cool. Did I, like, leave a guy somewhere? I don't know. Did I? I swear my numbers are not correct, but hey, you know, it's fine. And suck that dry. Lovely. Alright, now we got about, like, 40 blue flowers. That should be enough. Pretty much for the rest of the game. These guys carry this back. And la-di-da. Alright, as we are wrapping up the Distant Spring, slowly but surely. I do want to ask if you are watching this. Oh, hey, Puffy Blowhog. I'm going to kill you just because I don't like you. If you are watching this, which area of Pikmin is your favorite? I've always been, you know, curious to know. I think Distant Spring's probably my least favorite, but it's also the hardest, so it's just kind of like most annoying by that, you know, metric. But I don't know, I find it creepy. it just unsettles me, which I guess is probably the point, but you know, whatever. Yes, this is the Chronos Reactor. This reactor changes permutations in the space-time continuum into pure energy. Basically, it's like a big rubber band. I've now recovered 26 of 30 parts. If I can find just 3 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. And you know, we have a lot of time in this day. We have a lot of time in this day still, so what I was going to save for a separate part, I'm going to make into a whole episode here. So, I'm actually going to save one of these guys. So, if you remember earlier, we saw a big ol' egg over here. And this egg, if you interact with it before or during day 15, so just day 15 or before, it will have a health bar, which is kind of strange. It seems like an inanimate object. But, see what happens if this guy just smacks it for a while. Come on out. And out comes the hidden boss, the Smoky Prog. This terrifying thing is the hardest enemy in the game. I'm not kidding. He has a ton of HP. What that little trail behind him is known as Gloom. That will instantly kill any Pikmin that goes into it. So he is a Pikmin murderer by that metric. So what we're going to do is we're going to lose a lot of Pikmin to him, and that's just going to be what it is. But yeah, he is completely optional. He doesn't need, or he doesn't drop a ship part or anything. We'll see that blue probably. Oh no, he avoided it. Okay. So also what the prog does is if you have any Pikmin, yep, all right, there you go. Now you can see they just landed on his back and they just instantly died. But okay, this pellet's just dropped from that blowhog now. That was funny. But if you have any Pikmin buried in your base while he comes through, see, we already lost 10. He will just roar and bring them up to surface, so even like planted Pikmin are not safe, much like he's about to do now. So yeah, if he does that, he will bring up any seeded Pikmin and just kill them instantly. Oh, okay. Didn't mean to do that. But yeah, he is completely optional. It's just a challenge. Honestly, there are better ways to fight him with like bombs and such, but you know, is what it is. I'm just gonna do this. If you just kind of like get under his face, he can only hurt you via like the trail on his back. So like, if you just get in his face like that, and as long as you move your Pikmin away from him, they'll usually be okay. Oh, okay. We got a lot of flowers. All right, yeah, we've already lost 50 Pikmin. So that kind of gives you an idea of what this guy's chilling with. He doesn't have that much health, thankfully. All right, come on. Now, you may say this is probably not worth it, and yes, you are correct, but I will show you why it's kind of worth it. So is when you kill him, he melts into whatever the hell is going on there and drops a... That is still an active zone, so don't walk into it. He'll drop a pearl, which, when taken back to an onion, will sprout out 50 Pikmin, which we can see in just a second. Hey, buddy, how'd you... You're just watching the horrors unfold over there, huh? I guess you started this. This is all your fault. This isn't my fault. Alright, let's get some extras on there. Let them walk a little faster. And... boop, boop, boop. And out comes about 50 Pikmin. Oh, my bad. Hold on. Does he give more? I thought it was just 50. I need to actually double check. I thought it was a lot. It wasn't as much. You fuck off. You go away. Go away. Go away. Oh my god, I'm just missing everything. Okay. I've had a bad enough day without you interacting with me. We've had a bad time, alright? Alright, let's see. How many does he drop? Oh, it drops 100. My bad. Its other bosses drop 50 pearls. He just drops 100. So, yeah, pretty much you can replenish all the Pikmin that you lost. I think we technically had a net gain because we only lost, like, 80 to him. But, yeah, it's the hardest enemy in the game by far. There are better ways to fight him with bombs and such. I think, like, the strategy is, like, leave a pile of bombs under the onion because he will always go to the onion. And then you throw, like, one yellow into the pile of bombs while he's there, and he like chucks the bombs into the pile of bombs and it just insta-kills him. I think that's like the quote-unquote efficient way to kill him, but yeah, I'm not efficient. But yeah, if you can only do that up until day 15 or else he will disappear. That egg just will stop spawning eventually. I don't know why, but is what it is. But yeah, pretty fun nonetheless. Cool little thing. And we have plucked all of our guys. And I think that'll be the end of day 10. We're just going to see the death number jump up by about like 80. So that's going to be a little sad. We don't need to watch all that. 10 days since impact. If I can find just 4 more parts, the dolphin will be fully rebuilt. But time has grown short. I must not flag in my search. What is that? I guess that means like waiver? I don't know. Even if I cannot recover every piece, I will not give up. Surely some of those parts aren't absolutely necessary. I can absolutely see my smiling family. So, yeah, 76. Yeah, 76. We fought him for maybe like a minute, and he killed that many Pikmin that quickly. But yeah, that pretty much doubled our death numbers. But anyway, that'll be the end of day 10, where we finished up the Distant Spring and took out the Smoky Prog. So, if you did like this part, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys back for day 11, where we will finish off the Forest of Hope. So, hope you have a great day. Bye.